Hey mermaids, thank you so much for listening to the Everyday Mermaid podcast. We are blown away by the support we have been given for this super fun mermaiding adventure. Thank you so much for listening. And if you want to sponsor the podcast, you can email me directly at thismermaidvlogs@gmail.com, or you can go to mermaidvlogs.com and click on the podcast info, and there's a little contact button there that you can reach me at as well. But we would love to support you and your business right here at the Everyday Mermaid podcast. Thanks so much, mermaids, and we'll catch you on the flip side. All my mermaids. Hey everybody, it's Abby, your Everyday Mermaid, and this is
Lauren,
my Mergal pal, and you're listening to the Everyday Mermaid podcast.
welcome.
Welcome to the podcast, everybody. What a day it has been, Lauren.
Indeed.
We have just had all the mermaids over.
We have.
For all the episodes, so I'm just super pumped about this life we're living with all these mermaids everywhere.
One of them you've only met in person at Mermagicon.
Yes, and did not realize. Well, both of them I hadn't met in person until Mermagicon, but
Okay.
yeah. So we had Mermaid Faith and Mermaid Megan, which she is Miss Phelan on Instagram. But Megan, just like after I met her at Mermagicon, we like got together, like made the connection on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. And she was like, oh, I did not realize that you were in Nashville. I'm in Clarksville, which is like really close by. And I was like, I'm sorry, what?
Right down the road. Never knew it.
So it is just like, it's just so fun.
Too funny.
Yeah, I just cannot. But Lauren, you went somewhere.
I went to a place that's very special for both
Very
of us,
magical
Abby.
place. Where'd you go?
Epcot.
Yes, you did.
I got to go on the Elsa and Anna, the Frozen Adventure ride.
Yes.
In Norway, and that was a joy.
Yes.
It's a water ride. So I've been on the Norway ride itself before, so I knew what to expect with that, and it's just a fun ride. Like it's a boat ride, so it's all in the water, and I got to see all the characters, and then Marshmallow tried to eat us.
Right.
Like he does.
He does.
And I got to go on Soarin', which has been redone. So it used to be just flying over California, but now it's the world over, and it is really, really cool.
You know what song that makes me think of every time?
We're soaring and flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm embarrassed by how well I know that song. But we did actually sing that on the way too.
Oh, good.
And then we went to a restaurant that you'll really like. It was the Coral Reef, the undersea restaurant that they have.
Oh my gosh! Where was it? Like there was an aquarium.
Yeah,
and stuff?
like we sat right in front of the aquarium and got to see like sharks and sea turtles and really funny looking fish.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
And they gave us free cake.
Oh, there is nothing better than free cake.
Ain't nothing, y'all.
Well,
I mean, we were dead on our feet by that point. Our dinner reservations weren't until 8:35, and we got there like 11ish. Like we didn't try to push it because our dinner reservations were so late. But man, oh man, you've been out in the sun down in Florida all day. 9:30 comes around, you ready? You ready to go?
For sure. I don't know what it is about the food there, but I mean, when you're there and you're like hot and sweaty and gross and everything, like that's the best food you've ever had.
Best food.
And yes, whether it's a hot dog or whatever it is, that's the best hot dog you've ever had.
Or it was shrimp and grits.
Oh, that sounds glorious.
It was glorious.
Well, for those of you just listening, we do have a YouTube version where you can see our mermaid mugs, but let's talk about this mug right here that you got, because that is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen.
It makes me so happy. So on the inside, it says Once Upon a Time and Happily Ever After. Of course. And the mug itself is white with this gorgeous little purple handle, but the really special thing about it, it has all of the abodes of the different
castles,
princesses,
towers.
So
pretty.
Eric's castle is there, and Rapunzel's tower is there, and Sleeping Beauty's castle is there, and Snow White's, the Seven Dwarfs' little cottage.
Yeah.
The Beast castle, Cinderella's castle, and Jasmine's castle.
I just love it. It's so cute.
So yeah, I had to bring that to the podcast to sip out of today, although I think I've been not showcasing Ariel's little castle.
Oh yeah.
Please note the lipstick stains.
Yes. Well, and speaking of Ariel's castle, as I was reading the booklet that came in my Target exclusive Little Mermaid anniversary edition, I read that it's right there. Yeah, you can. Yeah. I read that there's the rock outside of Eric's castle is actually based off of the one in Copenhagen that with the mermaid statue for Hans Christian Andersen. So they modeled the rock after the one in Copenhagen.
That's very clever. I actually did see something. I didn't buy it for us because it seemed kind of silly, but I have to show you a picture. I did take a picture of it. So do you remember, it was a couple podcasts ago, we talked about the journals that they've created that look like the VHS tape. Yes. So they have one for the Little Mermaid.
Oh my word!
And so I made sure to take a picture because it's of the same VHS tape that we talked about that is suggestive. And look, they changed it.
Oh,
so now instead of being phallic, it's all pointy.
Just a little pointy.
Yeah, it's a little pointy. So
that's hilarious.
Isn't that funny? I thought that was hysterical. That I found that little journal. I was like, wait, let's look at the picture. And sure enough, that little castle has been a little upgraded, if you will.
Wow.
So yeah, I took that and I deliberately didn't send it to you. So I was like, we have to talk about that.
That is hilarious.
It was too funny. I think literally everything else is the exact same.
Of course.
Except for the castle.
Yeah. That is hilarious.
That's right.
Well, I mean, our tickets are booked.
Yes.
We're headed to California.
We're doing it.
So hopefully the Disneyland will have that so I can purchase it.
Yeah. Oh,
because
yes.
I need that for my mermaid room.
I don't think Downtown Disney is ready.
Oh, Downtown Disney, nor my bank account is ready for what's about to go down in California. True. Yes.
I did go to Disney Springs. How
was it?
Oh, lovely. They just have all the things.
I know. I love it.
They have all the things to buy.
Yes.
They have. Oh, it may happen. I'm not even kidding. And it just, I know I'm going to judge myself so harshly for it. But
what?
There's a blanket.
Yes.
And it's one of those woven blankets.
Yes.
And it's the stained glass scene in Beauty and the Beast at the end where it's like Belle and the Beast have gotten together. So it's the stained glass picture with like the rose around it and everything. Yeah. Abbey, it's like a $67 blanket. And I just don't know if I can bring myself to spend $67 on a blanket. But I'm not kidding. It may happen.
Girl, you kind of need that. I thought you were going to say it was the tapestry from Brave, but...
Oh, girl. They don't, I mean, unfortunately, there's just not a lot of Brave stuff.
Yeah.
I kind of have to go the Hot Topic route if I want to find some Merida because she's just not as popular in the mainstream Disney world, which is fine. It just means the more stuff for me to find like other avenues for.
Yeah.
And I do love to support some smaller businesses. So if you make some Brave related items, let a girl know.
Holla. That's your girl.
But it does remind me of something else that's sad.
What?
I looked for the Jim Shore.
Oh no, and it wasn't there? It wasn't there. Oh no. The Jim Shore Merida was not there?
No.
That is so crazy.
The only place I've been able to find it is on Amazon. And I'm like...
probably $1 gazillion.
I know. So... It's all right. I shall prevail. I'll find it at some other point. Hopefully Jim Shore himself will start, sending it out. But
Jim, the Everyday Mermaid podcast, we are here to support you and your business and your Merida.
And your Merida, mainly.
Art. Thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, I spent way too much money. I got some really great things, so I don't care. I got a Harry Potter blanket that was a far less money.
Okay, great. Love that.
I got socks for the boyfriend, like you do.
Of course.
And got my mug for me. And then I got my sister some really, really pretty mugs that on the back it says "Love is Magical." And so hers, and like on the front it says Mrs. So like hers are white with a black rim, and then husband's Mr., which says the same thing on the back, is black with a white rim. So
cute.
It was very pretty.
Yes.
So I got her those because she needed them.
They have all the fun like couple things.
They do.
The Mr. and Mrs. stuff.
Mm-hmm. And then I got my mom a sleep shirt because she pretty much always she asks for one just about all the time. And it was really funny because I really didn't see very many there. And I was like, oh no. So I made sure, I was like, okay, we're at Disney Springs. Do you want anything?
Yeah.
from Disney because I had planned on the nightshirt, but since there weren't very many, I was like, let's just see what she wants.
Yeah.
What did she write back? I think I want another nightshirt. Mom.
Come on, Mom.
But I found her one, and it's really comfortable and really cute, and she wore it last night. So.
Oh, good.
Oh, adorable.
That's sweet. That's so sweet. Well, it sounds like you had a good time.
Oh, yeah. Success was had. It was awesome. And now I can't wait to go.
I can't wait.
In May.
To go to Disneyland.
It's be like my first vacay in a while, like an actual vacation, like because I'm going for longer than you are.
You are.
Because I have to go for a wedding, and so I'll be there for an entire week.
Yes,
and then you'll join me.
I shall join you on your adventure. And yes, if there are any California mermaids out there listening, I've gotten a few DMs.
Okay, good.
So some folks have been chatting with me on Instagram. But if you're in California and you want to hang out or be on the podcast or whatever it may be, holler.
Yes, girl.
Just let me know because we will be there. Let's see, what week is that? The 20th, May 20th.
Yeah,
that week. So we've got a few things booked, but for the most part, still pretty open. So let us know.
I mean, one day we won't be able to book anything,
right?
Because we'll be at Disneyland.
Yes.
Just so you know, but everything else,
yes, for sure.
Please. That'd be great. What else is going on?
Oh gosh, honestly, like not much. Went to the beach with my fam.
How is it?
It was great. It was chilly.
Yeah.
We went to St. Simon's Island, which my mug is from. If y'all are if y'all are watching, it had a little mermaid on it. So I was like, that's precious. But we got to stay in this really like fancy schmancy place.
Oh.
Yes, it was very fancy. So there really weren't a lot of people there. It was really nice. We of course got some pics. Ben did not go. It was a girls trip. So my sister, I ended up I brought the Canon a 5D camera that we usually use for other things.
Right.
And so I brought it and essentially had her stand where I was going to sit and got the setting right and then gave her the camera for autofocus or whatever. And so she took the photos, but So, when Ben's not around, we just
you gotta make do.
Yep, for sure. So it was really fun. It was good. We rented a cute little Jeep. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you this. So we went to it was just me and my aunt. We both live in Nashville, so we went together. And so on the way, we stopped in Jekyll Island, which is in Georgia. They have a turtle
named Hyde.
It's a rehabilitation center for turtles. And so we went and, we got to go in and see stuff. But as we're coming in, I got my purple hair, my mermaid shirt on, and she's a personal trainer. So she's in athletic gear. Sure. So we go in and I had to go to the bathroom. So she was like, oh, look, there's a bathroom. I'm like, okay, great. So she went to go get our tickets to go into the rehabilitation center.
Right.
And the lady goes, okay, great. Here's your ticket. And then here's the ticket for your partner. And my aunt was like, that's my niece.
Which is really funny because I'm pretty sure I've met this aunt and you guys look a lot alike.
We look alike. We do. But, she's a little shorter. I'm a little taller. It was such a stereotypical, this woman, bless her. But come on now.
That's really
come
funny.
on now. So.
I don't know. Somebody once thought that my father was my husband. Actually, that's not and it's not happened just once. It's happened on a couple of occasions where they're like, oh, is this your husband introduced? I'm like, nope. It's one of the people that helped bring me into this world.
Yep. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Oh, that's really funny to me because in a scenario, sure, I could get it, but you guys
we look alike.
Absurdly alike.
She would not be happy that I'm saying this, but we're exactly 15 years apart. We have the same birthday.
Oh, wow.
Exactly 15 years apart. So, she's a good 15 years older than I am. So, I don't know. I'm just do I need to fix my face cream? I don't know. I just thought it was so funny.
That's hilarious.
My aunt, that
what?
was not it. But,
it happened.
We laughed about it the whole time through the turtle place. And we actually saw several, like, so whenever you go into the place, there's like, a bunch of educational stuff or whatever, but there's like, there's a window and you can see the doctors, like, operating on the turtles, or like cleaning their shells or doing whatever they're doing. Like, and this poor little turtle that was there had little casts on both of his front arms, and he was just, trying to just move out of the way, and he was cleaning. It was just bless his little turtle heart. Like, I just like
sad and sick sea turtles is literally one of the saddest things.
Gosh, yeah. It was so sad.
It's really upsetting.
It's like, please let me save you all, turtles.
This is why we need to treat our oceans better, people.
It's true. And even just like the simplest things, like, everybody knows not to use straws anymore. But there are just like so many more things that you can do. Like, those things, the plastic, like whenever you open the milk carton and they have like the plastic things that you pull up, just clipping the ring, like just cutting it or whatever is so much better. So it doesn't get stuck on their cute little faces.
Like the sea turtle with the straw up his nose is literally, it's a super scary video. I don't like that one.
It just hurts my heart a little bit. And there's just so many things we can do, but people just don't realize that it's such an issue, I don't think.
Well, living out in California, I had to get used to having a little bit more of a reusable lifestyles, just because like it was banned. The plastic shopping bags became banned in all grocery stores. So you either had to bring in your own reusable bags, or I think it was just Trader Joe's. I don't know if it was all of them. You had to pay like 10 cents a bag for the paper ones, which is fine because those are recyclable too. And so I got really used to carrying them in my car. So I have them with me all the time. But then New Zealand, you guys, you think you've got some environmental friends here? You ain't got nothing on the people out there. So they compost, like just about everybody composts their food. So you've got a little bin for that. And you put it in your veggie garden and whatever. And then there's soft plastic recycling, which is plastic baggies, or the cellophane that goes around meats or things like that. And then you have hard plastic recycling and cardboard and paper and glass and cans.
It's crazy.
It was no joke. And luckily, like, the soft plastic is the only thing that can't go in a bin for recycling. So you have to take that to like a special place. A lot of their grocery stores had a bin for soft plastic recycling here. So you literally just took it with you when you were grocery shopping and you dumped it off there. And then you have your regular trash, which, I mean, this was a family of 5. Because of all the recycling that they did, they had 1 bag of trash for an entire week for a family of 5. That's nothing. And it wasn't like a standard tall trash can. It was like a little like flippy open lid one. That's amazing. I was like, all right, now I need to step up the game. So we actually just finished a recycling class in my preschool.
Very good. Our neighborhood, it's just so new. A lot of that stuff hasn't been set up yet, so we have to like go drive somewhere, but it's just super important.
It is. It is. Yeah, and I mean, it's like once you get in the habit of it, it's really not so bad. Like,
totally.
Our recycling bins in my house are right behind the trash can. So I literally just toss it over and throw it in. And we have to take ours to a site as well. That's not too bad. In the winter, it's not all that fun. But in the summer, it's great. So
I had a call from some people in Texas that do a convention or festival thing. Mermaid Fin Fest, apparently.
Ooh.
Yes, and they're in like Terrell, Texas. It's really close to like Dallas, I think. But they messaged me. They really wanted us to come to their place, but whenever they called me, so it was a conference call or whatever, and one of the women's, like, as she got on the call, was like, mermaids, oh, who wouldn't wanna be a mermaid, singing the song that that plays before the podcast. And she was like, you know what? Every time we just, it's just become kind of like a running joke. Anytime there's something that goes wrong or, we need a pick me up, we just sing your song. Oh. And I was like, that was the nicest thing I've ever heard. And she was like, she's like, you probably never imagined that a bunch of people with country accents would be singing your song. And I'm like, that's actually the best thing I could have ever hoped
yes,
for.
Absolutely.
Honestly. Yes.
Who wouldn't want to be a mermaid?
Who wouldn't want to be? Yeah. I just thought that was hilarious.
That's darling.
Yes. So.
Although, speaking of people that call, do you have any voicemails for
Oh,
us?
my mermaid. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Also, I believe there might be a time limit on these.
Oh, really?
Yeah, someone got cut off.
Oh, no.
I know. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, let me see.
Hi, Abbey and Lauren. My name is Terry, but I go by Terry, and you two have inspired me to use the Anchor app to make the Merman podcast. And I just wanted to say thank you, and I love your show.
Yay!
Oh, my mermaid.
Okay, wait, what was it called?
The Merman Podcast.
The Merman Podcast. Let's do it. I'm on it. I got it. I'm doing it now.
Okay, great. We're going to go follow you.
That
Merman Podcast.
is so awesome.
I love that.
That's amazing.
Merman.
Thank you for leaving us a voicemail.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Terry, what did he say? Tear Bear?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
I might just need to have him write it out for us because I want to make sure that I'm saying it right.
Yes.
That's so sweet.
So cute. There you
you.
are. I just favorited the Merman Podcast. Congratulations. Yay. And how easy is the Anchor app? We love it so much.
It's perfect.
So much. Yes. Thank you for that message. And we're so glad we could inspire you.
Maybe one day we could have a collaboration.
Ooh, I love it. Okay. I think this is the one that got cut off accidentally. We listened to Randy's, right?
Yes, we did.
Okay. Oh, I just took a screenshot. That's all right. Okay, here we go.
Hey ladies, I just wanted to leave you a quick voicemail. I just listened to your most recent podcast about Mermagicon and unboxing the amazing, let me correct myself, Mermazing anniversary box. I think I flipped out as much as you ladies did. When the little voice box went off, that was like the holy grail of opening up boxes. All of those goodies were amazing. The necklace, gorgeous, everything. Mermagicon, I think I kept up with every single one of your stories. I loved seeing everything. The Jody moment was great to listen to. Listening to, I think.
See, it got cut off.
Oh,
I was
no!
I'm sorry,
That was
Ashley.
so sweet.
It's so nice.
But I don't know who that was.
Ashley Petite Garcia is her name.
First of all, Ashley, you have a darling name.
Isn't it so cute?
And thank you so much for leaving us a voicemail.
Yes.
That's so cute.
I know. She is so cute. And she has been so supportive of Mermaid Vlogs throughout the whole time. So we really love her. We do.
Awesome.
We love her so
That was
much.
so cute.
I know. So yeah, thank you for leaving us a voice message. And we just love you.
Yes.
So we have another voice message.
Yes.
From Casey McNutt, who actually owns the Mermaid Cove Collective.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love her.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the voice message.
Yes. Hi, girls. This is Casey from Mermaid Cove and Mermaid Amethyst.
Yay!
We just had Mermaid Saturday at the show. I listened to your podcast this morning, getting ready for our day. Oh, lots of hellos. We love listening to you, and we hope to see you guys down here in SoFlo super soon. We love you. Bye.
That was so sweet. That's a really cute one.
I know.
Thanks, guys.
I know. Casey and when it late
Mermaid Amethyst. I did follow that. I followed their goings on because I saw that Amethyst was there, and so I was watching their.
Aren't they so cute?
They were really darling.
Yeah, and I'm so excited because her Mermaid Cove Collective, her website is just about to go crazy. Yes. It's gonna be great. I'm just super excited for just Casey and the Mermaid Cove Collective fam. They're just doing so many great things.
It's amazing.
I know. So great. I know. Okay, so we have another one.
Thank guys.
I know.
Y'all are the best.
Okay, this last one from Megan. And this is Meg Life on YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, Lauren and Abby. This is Megan, and I am a new watcher of listener to your podcast, and it's the most amazing thing, and it makes me really happy.
Yay!
But I just wanted to say hi, and I wanted to ask if you guys have read the Serena Legacy books by Anna Banks. It's of Poseidon, of Triton, of Neptune. It's about some mermaid stuff, and they're really good books, and I highly recommend. So I wanted to know if you read them or not, what you thought, or if not, I suggest you watch them, or not watch them, read them.
Yes.
So, so thanks for all that you guys do, all the fun mermaid stuff, and it's really inspiring and fun to listen to and everything. So have a wonderful day, ladies.
Thank you, Megan.
You are in luck. They are on my wish list at the library.
Okay.
Yeah. So I definitely heard of them because they've been showing up. Because I'll just type in mermaid or siren into when I have some new material that I need. I'm in a rut. You guys, I'm in a reading rut, and I'm kind of ashamed of myself for it. So I will get around to it eventually because reading is just really, really important to me. It's just not happening this moment.
All right. One of these days.
Yeah.
We'll just have you sit down and read a book.
Yes. But thank you, Megan. That's very, but yes, I'm very glad you suggested that because I'll have to bump it up the list.
Yeah, girl. Mm-hmm. I'm excited.
Especially
that sounds really interesting.
Because I think they might be smutty romance novels.
Oh.
Right up my alley. I think. I could be wrong, but I think that's what they are, is the smutty romance novels. And I'm like, yes.
We're here for that. We are here for that.
Day long.
Okay. I think it's about time in the podcast for another hashtag Jody moment. What do we got, Lauren? What do we got for a hashtag Jody moment? Anything?
No.
I actually have something.
Yay!
And it's kind of like Jody Little Mermaid. You know.
Okay.
That's all
Yes. Yeah.
So, did you know that, animating stuff underwater is clearly difficult, as I have found in my research. I mean, think about all the bubbles they had to draw.
Yeah.
Like, that's a bajillion
It's a
bubbles.
lot. Loads of bubbles.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I do think of more like Finding Nemo when I think of it, because I remember watching like the special features for it, and they had this like fish tank of just seawater that they kept in the studio, and the animators would just go in there and watch how the particles moved.
Yeah.
And that's how they developed, the look for the movie, which is really stunning.
Yeah.
But can you think, I mean, it's just particles of just stuff in the ocean.
It's crazy. Yeah. So I wanted to know how they kind of, researched Ariel's hair. Now they did have some actresses underwater, like to see how it moved underwater, but they also used videos from a female astronaut in space, which is cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah. I just thought that was so cool.
Yeah.
Because those are things you don't really think about until you're in it and you're like, oh crap, how does hair move underwater? Because it has to move all the time. And
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it literally reminds me of what we were talking with one of our other mermaid friends about. It was one of the mermen that I follow on Instagram. It's
Underwater Merman?
Yes. Sorry, that's what it is. I was trying to think of the
Merman.
UW Merman on Instagram. And so the thing is that I had to ask one of you guys that went to the con. I was like, did he go? Because I need to know what his hair looks like when it's dry.
Yeah, when it's dry.
Because he's got the best underwater hair.
Yeah, he does.
It's super long.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
He has beautiful
And I'm
hair.
like, it looks thick in the water. And I'm like, well, all hair pretty much looks thick in water because it just floats around everywhere. I was like, I need to know if it's true.
Yeah.
And sure enough.
Yeah, sure
apparently.
enough, he's got the hair.
He's got the
for
hair.
it. Absolutely. I love it. Well,
Glorious.
Yeah, it's been such a great day of all the mermaiding.
Yes.
I have just had so much fun. If you guys are listening, the way that those people leave those voice messages is you download the Anchor app, Yeah, go find us, the Everyday Mermaid Podcast, and you just click send a message, and you can send us a message. And clearly, we love it.
Oh, we do.
Because y'all are amazing. Like, I'm just feeling all the love right now.
I know, that's so sweet.
I just thank y'all so much for listening to this podcast. We could not do it without you. And another thing that we can't do this podcast without is money. So
Abbey doesn't have a job anymore.
yeah, I quit my full-time job to do this, people. So if you have a mermaid product or service or festival or whatever it is that you want to promote, you can sponsor the Everyday Mermaid Podcast. You can email us at thismermaidvlogs with a V at gmail.com. And I can send you all the info with that because we love all the things. And I tell you what, Lauren, we are just reaching all the mermaids.
Yay!
And really, yeah, it's just been such a really cool thing. This has grown faster than anything I've ever done.
Oh my gosh, yes. Well, like, when you just sit down with your friend just texts you and says, hey, I'm thinking about doing a podcast. Do you mind come join me? I was like, yeah. I'm thinking, we're going to do this like a few times and just, whenever just like you're feeling, nope. We get it done, y'all.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
I think we're on episode like 25, 26 at this point.
We're going to have a party for the 50.
Yeah, 50th episode. Yes.
And it's well on its way. Like, it'll just be a couple months from now.
I know. We are getting there. I love it. But yeah, thanks to everybody for listening. We love y'all so much. And yeah, download the Anchor app. Leave us a voice message. Let us know what you want to hear. If you have any suggestions like those books, I'm super pumped about those books. Yes, girl. But you can follow Lauren at Beauty in the Mess, all spelled out on Instagram. And I'm at Mermaid Vlogs with a V on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all the things. And there is a YouTube version of this. So if you want to go, see what we look like. See the mug that Lauren got. You can go to YouTube, check that out. But yeah, thank y'all so much for listening, and we will
see you on the flip side.
Bye, mermaids. Da, 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 da. Hey.